what you're given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in a...
What is up, guys? Today we're at a museum and we're just going to be exploring this museum. And today I'm in a museum in Chicago, so I'll let you guys know when we get somewhere.
So everything is about numbers and nature. Everything in this nature you can't use in a number.
How I don't leave? I guess like
Easy.
Oh, it's easy. Is that what you're saying? I thought you said.
Yeah, it is. This way.
We're going to keep
Oh, no.
the other side. We're going to come this way and eat them on the other side. Why? Because they're sitting at the other side.
Yeah.
I was going to leave my students. I wanted to do that myself. Okay. Well, you got to make it back to Grandma. Thank you.
Yeah.
I do?
Are you lost?
Yeah.
Well, find your way out.
No.
you can go back to it.
Yep.
Yes, we found that room. So,
Okay, not that way.
That's not way.
22 squares. It's supposed to be a hidden room.
We are following.
Whoa! Mommy!
oh, cool.
This way we can go. Camera, wait, please.
You find it?
No. Because I don't want energy. This way? Oh God. I did it. Hi.
You sure that's the right way?
The other one's cooler, buddy.
That was fun.
Told you I knew the way.
Did you get any video?
Yep.
One more time.
Okay, open two.
Look at
I too. Oh, I do it for your talk. Couldn't give me a talk. 2 o'clock, come on. Okay.
Yeah, this is a toy maker.
Want it to dance? Press start.
What?
Select moves.
This one?
might be. Oxygen? Do you think that seems dangerous?
Yeah.
So yeah, methane. So oxygen's actually pretty good. Makes some room for the miner to get the next group.
Thank you so much.
So yes, methane is a flammable natural. It sounds like carbon dioxide, one less oxygen. Carbon monoxide. So carbon dioxide is what we're breathing out, oxygen is what we're breathing in. So we actually want those two gases. Though sometimes if it does get too crowded, carbon dioxide can be a little bit of a problem. So we're going to talk about carbon monoxide, an invisible gas. We cannot see it, cannot smell it. It's also an asphyxiant. That means it's replacing oxygen in our lungs. It gets hard to breathe. So we had an old-fashioned system. What's in the cage? Canary birds. Yes, the canary in the coal mine. They were used for two main reasons. Any guesses why they used it? When they're no longer with us in the living world, then it's time for the miners to get out of the mine. Unfortunately, that wasn't very nice to the birds, and you know, sometimes the birds just don't feel like singing that day. They want to go on strike, take a break, something, take a nap. So we did get carbon monoxide detectors. All right, next up we have methane, a flammable natural gas. It exists down in the mines already. A bit of a problem because before 1930s we did not have electrical lights. We had to see in the dark with fire. So we have this, the Davy safety lamp. Invented in 1815 by Sir Humphrey Davy. Now, what color is this flame right now? Yellow. Yellow. And what color do you think this will turn with methane in the air?
Blue.
Blue, just like your gas stoves back at home. So that was the way of detecting it. You would look at the color of the flame. And the other safety feature of this is this wire mesh. This wire mesh allows gas in, prevents flame from getting out. Because if there's too much methane, it causes an explosion. And explosions are very bad down in the mines, because what are we surrounded by in a coal mine? Coal. Yes, everything around us is flammable. Fires can last for hundreds of years down in those mines. One started 60 years ago in Pennsylvania. That mine is still on fire today. We cannot put it out. We have to let the entire mine burn out. So, unfortunately, one problem with this is pretty fragile. Does anyone in the front see anything wrong with this lamp?
Yep. There's a hole in it.
Yeah, there's a hole in this wire mesh that's supposed to keep the flame inside. So we're actually going to find out what happens to a here as we slowly pump some methane in. Once again, make sure your toes are behind the yellow line. I will turn off the lights just briefly so you can get a better view of what happens. Here we go. So what happened there?
Blue explosion.
Yes, a blue explosion. So that is the color of methane burning. That's not a color you want to see down in those mines. By the time you see it, it's too late, and you get miner pants on fire. So luckily, we came up with the pocket methanometer in the 60s. Lots of safer way of detecting methane. There's a little rhyme to remember which numbers are safe. If you'd like to join me, it goes 0.9. Everything is fine. 2.0, it is time to go. 5.0, the mine is going to explode. Yes, so keep these numbers in mind as we get to work in the mines now. Any more questions before we move on? No. All right, we're going to head on to the man trip train. This train will take miners to the working section, so we're going to head to the 1930s, learn about some big machinery to mine coal. So, you can enter the train over there, walk your step. You can get on either train, they're equally as uncomfortable.
I didn't realize that we were actually.
Modern coal mining standards require maximum safety for the miner, and roof bolting is the most effective technique. Once the coal has been removed from the working section of the mine, about the size of a large room, the roof bolting machine, designed and built by FMC Corporation, will hold the roof in place. This drilling pattern provides a safer area in which miners can work. Without this safeguard, the roof might sag and eventually collapse. FMC roof bolting provides a safer and more permanently secure environment than former methods of roof support.
You should be in the front.
We're gonna learn how we actually dig the coal out of the wall. So we have big machines made to do it all by hand using this tool called a during the Industrial Revolution in the 20s and 30s. So here we have the undercutter. For those in the back, there's a mirror. You can see this chainsaw down here. Or feel free to move a little closer. Don't worry, I put on some deodorant. This is going to cut about a 6-inch gap along the bottom of this wall. The reason we need that gap is when we blow up the coal, it's all going to go down into the gap instead of out at the miners. Next up is this face drill. This face drill drills into the face of the wall. Hey, guess what we stick in that hole?
Dynamite.
That's the dynamite. The little piece of dynamite goes in there. You yell fire in the hole. You gotta run away. You only got about 20 to 30 seconds before that fuse blows. Dynamite's a little dangerous, so they eventually moved on to compressed air. Shoots air into that hole, causes a pressurized air explosion. Now we got all the coal on the ground from explosions. We're gonna load it up on that machine behind you called the joy loader. It's gonna scoop up the coal onto the conveyor belt, dump it off onto the other side. Once again, there is a mirror for those in the back. All right, I'm going to turn these machines on now. I have some volunteers that want to push the buttons. Step right up, 1, 2, and let's get a third one over there. So you're gonna stand right here, and they are gonna get pretty loud. So for those who want to, you can cover your ears. So you're gonna hit this undercutter, yellow button. Take a look at the chainsaw, either up in the mirror or around the corner right there. Go ahead and hit it. Finally, we're gonna hit this little orange button for the joy loader behind you. So, how do you think it felt to be a miner in the 1930s? Yeah, not too great. But at least they'll make it a little bit more money. That's what it is. The 60s, that's what we're going for, but they do need more education as a lot of the operations get more mechanized. So any more questions about anything so far? We're going to head to the 1960s now, so follow me through this cross-cut tunnel. Per ton of coal. But with the machines, each miner is starting to bring in coal. If you want to come pick this up. Also, the coal along that wall is all real. It is sealed for your protection, so no coal dust to worry about. You can also feel it is very light. And what do we use coal for? Yeah.
Electricity.
Yeah, mainly for electricity. We get about 30% of our electricity from coal. Anything else? Now that was your answer too?
Grilling.
So that is a common misconception. Charcoal.
It's different, I know.
Yeah, they're both plant life, but it's the time period. So charcoal is like recent wood that's been charred many, many times to get that consistency, whereas coal.
Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notifications. I'll see you guys in a new vlog.
like a Hellcat.